So, what we're going to be talking about this time around is the fact that you should not, the fact that you should question every single thing that you see, every single thing that you hear is very questionable. Everything. Growing up, we were taught like there were a set of rules and regulations and do's and don'ts and all of that. But as you're growing, you come to understand that some of the things that you were told was not real. Not that it wasn't real, but it's not what it seems like. It's not what it seems like. So when you're growing, you get to a point in your life where you're like, this thing is no longer making sense. This thing they told us to do it this way, or to do it that way, or to not do it this way, or to not do it that way. So at a particular point in time, it stops making sense. I'm trying to either look at this camera here or this. Alright, so then at some point you have to start being like, what exactly is real? Because generally you come to understand that you have to ask, why is A for apple? But the truth is that nobody really wants you to ask these questions. They just want you to follow, because apparently people that have lived before us knew better. So you should not stress yourself to try to find out why this is this way or why that is that way. And people that have lived before us thought that they were doing us good by by making things easier for us. But at the end of the day, you end up seeing that there are qualities and traits that we will definitely lack or not acquire because we decided to skip some phases in human development. That's why you see it seems as if civilization is dying, or it seems as if things used to be better back in the days, and everybody's being soft now. Nobody's really fighting wars. Everybody's on their phones because things were made easy. In quotes, things were made easy. But it is beautiful to see, at the same time, because you all these things are here to make you very comfortable. And the more comfortable you are, the more deaths you are dying. The more comfortable you are, the more you are dying. So what I'm trying to say, these people tell you they want to make your life comfortable. So they are depriving you of self-belief. That's why, like, when you grow up or when you're growing up, it's like they tell you these rules, these are the do's and the don'ts. But I tell you that there are people that don't follow those do's and don'ts, and they make the rules, but they don't follow it. They go behind and do what they want to do and still be successful. Meanwhile, you that is following the rules that they made for you, you're running in the rat race. You're remaining at a particular place. Excuse me. You're not growing. You're not growing. You're not developing. You're come on. The system is gone. We are because, and at the same time, it's as if like for someone to come at a time like this and start trying to question things, it's start looking as if you're blaspheming or trying to not believe in some things, or trying to say, oh, this is not true. Meanwhile, you're just merely asking questions. these are the questions that these people don't want you to ask. They don't want you to ask questions. They'll just want you to follow like a sheep. Just follow. This is what it is. Just follow. But the truth is that if you actually just follow, the system will reward you, because that's what the system was built on leadership and followership. The head and the tail. There will always be poor people amongst you. There will always be rich people amongst you. That separation will always be there. So at the end of the day, if you follow the ways of the system that has been built for you or that has been implemented for you, if you follow the ways of the system that was implemented for you, you are going to be rewarded, because the system has been built that you have to follow through processes, very weird, awkward processes that they themselves, the people that created this thing, did not follow. They skipped all this system. We know who I'm talking about. Okay, but then you are supposed to follow this system, and because there has to be law and order. So everything is running on to maintain law and order, peace and unity. So these structures has to be followed, and it's beautiful. It's crazy at the same time too. Beautiful and crazy. So at the end of the day, you just discover that there's a lot that we don't know, and those who are asking the right question are seeing that yes, you can still break out of the system, but you just have to find out the way to do it, because these people do it. That's not even that they do it, that's what they live by. They live by breaking rules, and that's what life is. That is what life is. As a human being, as an entity, you know what is good and what is evil for yourself. There will always be good, there will always be evil. There will always be law and order. There will always be good and bad. But then there will always be you. Most people want to lean into the positive side. Most people want to not be criticized or to be spoken ill of. They just want to have a good impression. They want to be good. They want to and at the end of the day, they find out that this is just something that was told to me. This is what I grew up with. Oh, but why I grew up with this? But those that understand that you are a combination of the yin and the yang, you are the high and the low, you are the good and the bad, you are both of them. We understand that yes, I'm flawed, and that is a very good place to start with. So at the end of the day, what are we saying? There's a lot that we don't know, and there's a lot of questions to be asked. Are we asking the right questions? That's it. That's the question. Are we asking the right questions? Peace out.